Good afternoon, I'm April Slattery.
And I'm Josh Wing, and this is your 4 o'clock bulletin.
Today, Nottingham Trent University is hosting a market for local market vendors who get a chance to showcase their products and gain exposure for their brand. Our CBJ reporter, Manat Chandale, has more.
The NT Market brings local vendors and charities together, giving them a chance to showcase their products and expand their clientele. And there's no better place than a student hub. The stall owners seem pleased with the ambience and appreciate the help NTU provides.
Pepperoni one for you.
So it gives them an opportunity to get the word out, to make a bit of money and to just promote. It's all about sort of promotion, communication, that kind of thing. And it's great for them all to come together and network as well, because they obviously all sort of attend various other markets and they can all share ideas and sort of tips of the trade and that kind of thing. So
NTU aims to help local businesses to come forward and expand their brand. The market also helps students as it brings local products right to their doorstep, making it easy and accessible.
Well, it's not very busy in the centre of Nottingham, but we do the Nottingham University at Sutton Bonington, and that is really busy. But we get people seeing us and say, oh, would you like to come? And then they come to us and buy things, because we do things online as well.
We're from Flower Pod and we're based up at Brackenhurst, which is part of Nottingham Trent University. We've got an acre and a half of land where we grow cut flowers. We're part of a local charity called Reach, which is for adults with learning disabilities. The whole site was designed by someone who was working for the charity, Anna Joyce, and she had this idea that she wanted to grow cut flowers and sell them, and it would be the perfect social enterprise to have with the charity, so it interacted with the adults. And so she has used her knowledge, because she used to be a landscape gardener of flowers, to produce the site so that we're growing a huge variety of different flowers that we can arrange.
The market takes place once every month, and you can keep in touch via Twitter, Facebook or Instagram. That's all for now. This is Manat Chandale, CBJ News.
More and more people choose to trade in a hustling and bustling meal outs for a cosy night, with companies such as Deliveroo, Hungry House and Just Eat offering meals at your door with just one click away. Already 75 Nottingham city centre restaurants, including Bell Italia, Wagamama's, Bill's and TGI's Fridays, have signed up to Deliveroo alone. The market is expected to expand, with more online companies such as Amazon planning to start food deliveries. But how do businesses make sure that their clients get the quality and service they would expect in a restaurant?
The company spent a lot of time and effort ensuring that the packaging that we send our product out in is, one, robust, and two, ensures again that quality, so that it's not soggy when it gets to the customer, that it's kept the heat in. So yeah, those two main factors really, the fact that we were realistic with what.
Alicia Russell is now live with us from the newsroom for our Showbiz Roundup. So what's the latest in the showbiz world, Alicia?
Hot news in Hollywood. Kanye West has deleted all trace of Donald Trump from his Twitter, probably due to the fact he was sectioned last November after facing brutal backlash for saying he would vote for Trump. Next up, Ed Sheeran is making a comeback with his 4th tour, which sold out in seconds, especially after the release of his recent tracks Castle on the Hill and Shape of You, which have both sat at the top spots for 4 running weeks in the UK charts. Beyoncé has revealed she is pregnant with twins after a series of online posts.
Also on Instagram, Perry Edwards revealed her new relationship. Anything on that for us?
He's an Arsenal player. His name's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. She posted a photo on Instagram with the pair in front of the Eiffel Tower, captioned him. And in soap news, the Who's the Daddy line in Corrie is still ongoing to find out who the father of Leanne's child is. EastEnders fans will see Peggy's funeral in this week's episodes, and Max Brannan also returns to the square.
And are there any new film releases this week?
50 Shades film 50 Shades Darker is released. It's Friday. Word is the 3rd one has already been out and filmed and is out next year.
Thank you, Alicia. Valentine's Day is just a week away, with preparations now in full swing across the city. Our reporter Bradley Pearman took to the streets to find out people's best chat-up lines.
Your parking ticket, because you've got fine written all over you.
Well, the funny thing is, I don't think I've had a worse day. I think I'm a bit of a
I wouldn't say I'm a charmer, but you know, I've had a good couple of dates. So I didn't tell the girl where we were going. I was like, meet me at this location at a specific time, make sure we bring trainers, and we went for crazy golf. And then, you know, she beat me, unfortunately, by 1 point, and she still holds it against me to this day.
So, went on a date and ended up throwing it in my mouth because I was so hungover. And ended up having to spit it out in the glass. Oh, it was awful. So I got there, I was like asking all these questions, being well confident, yeah, as you do. And then she's like, give me one word answer, but then just say nothing. And then sometimes I just leave it silent. I would just to see if she would even like try and say anything. Said nothing.
What happened on your worst ever date?
Well, to be honest, when I turned up, I didn't actually know him. So then, when I actually met him, he was like this big, which is the downer in itself anyway.
Where was the date?
In a restaurant somewhere.
Was it Nando's?
No.
This guy's got a bit of class.
We went out for dinner and he spilled his drink all over me, and it was just a nightmare.
But then again, we're not speaking anymore, so I guess that it didn't really work out in the end.
It happened all right. I had a few drinks, got a bit tipsy, and then I just basically started counselling her. Like, it's like, why are you so quiet? Like, what happened in your childhood? Then she started crying, kicked me out of her house. She's probably in here right now, but I don't know.
So I'm not the type of guy to just go out and just woo a girl, but if I am interested, you know, I get a little bit close, respectfully close, and I'll be like, oh, you smell nice, you've got a great smile. And then from there, the conversation will wrap, and then, you know, we'll take it from there. I don't know. Girls come to me, I don't go to girls.
I used to take all my girls to Nando's. Well, all my girls, I say that as if I date loads of girls. I don't date any girls. I'm good show. Anyway, mate, thanks for your time. What's your name, mate?
Andrew.
Andrew, cheers, bro. So what I've learned from today, the people of Nottingham don't have a great chat. The boys are more confident than the girls. The girls are a bit shy. They don't really want to share their stories. We have quite a few funny stories here at CBJ. And for my cheesiest chat line, I just have to be the classic, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
As Chinese New Year celebrations come to a close, Nottingham Trent University is preparing for its next cultural event with Global Week. Preparations are underway at the Global Lounge as staff and students are invited to take part. The week-long event celebrates a different continent each day of the week. The university has students from more than 30 countries and feels it's important to celebrate the rich diversity. The Newton building, which will have cultural stalls, live performances and workshops.
It's a week-long celebration. This year we're going to do 27th of February till 3rd of March. So the breakdown is like 1 day for Asia, then Africa, Middle East, Americas and Australia, these whole continent.
Joining us now is the Social Secretary for NTU's Chinese Society. Terence, tell us what you've got in store for Global Week.
Yes, for the Chinese part, because I am the president from Trent University and the Chinese Society. And we will prepare some of the traditional Chinese games like chopsticks, how to use the chopsticks, and also we prepare some just dancing and dragon dance, and we also have some calligraphy. Yeah.
And how are your New Year celebrations been?
What is that again?
Have you had a fun New Year?
Yeah. Good New Year. It's good to hear.
Terence and Michael will be performing for us a traditional Chinese song shortly. But now it's time for the sport with Medina Wakenge.
Started for the summer transfer window with Nottingham Forest. Gary Brazil and Jack Lester have started making plans for the summer at Nottingham Forest, including putting together a list of potential targets. The duo have already met with Chairman Fawaz Al-Asawi to discuss plans for next season, despite not knowing for certain who will be in charge when the campaign kicks off. Notts County owner Alan Hardy says the club are in talks to settle debt claimed to be more than £650,000 and owed to a company of which former Magpies chief Ray True was director. It means the Magpies are facing a fresh winding up petition and are likely to be in the High Court, with the latest proceedings against them being adjourned to a later date. Nottingham Panthers went from being 3-1 up and with 3 minutes to go to losing 4-3 in overtime to Five Flyers this week. Corey Nielsen's men set to ensure their weekend efforts were rewarded with 3 points with goals from David Clark, Jeff Brown and Brian McGrattan until the Flyers scored with seconds left on the clock. That's all your sport for now.
Next, let's find out if you'll need that brolly this week. Here's your weather reporter with CBJ's Shannon Stevenson.
This evening will be dry and clear, turning cold with a slight frost possible in the west, and there will be clouds coming over from the east towards the end of the night. Highs of 8 degrees and lows of 3 degrees. Tomorrow will be cloudy with some occasional rain throughout the day. That's all your weather for now.
That's all for me for now. I'm April Slattery.
And me, Josh Wing. Follow us more for updates at CBJ News and tune in tomorrow at the same time. Now we're going to have that amazing performance from our guests today. Over to you guys.
我带着7分醉意3分清醒，迈着你家门口，感觉冷飕飕。回忆它左耳飞进右耳飞出，让我绞尽头中一颗心悬空。分手的5种理由，8个缺口，你都说得很溜，不用 rehearsal。我需要1桶冰块，1条毛巾，好在清醒之后不愁上加愁。爱凭什么叫人想东想西想不开？你为什么在我醉的时候说拜拜？跳一段酒醉的探戈，脚趾头无所适从，混乱的绝情的探戈，Goodbye了我的女友。还是把那扇风刺在我的右手，牵着你远走，但你把所有还是所有山盟丢进了垃圾桶，我能怎么救？爱凭什么叫人想东想西想不开？你为什么在我醉的时候说拜拜？跳一段酒醉的探戈，脚趾头无所适从，混乱的绝情的探戈，Goodbye了我的女友，跳一段酒醉的探戈，穿着我节奏装疯，伤心的最后的tango，Goodbye了我的温柔。